if you want to hear the craziness that comes with this show, go search bFb Mavs, bFb DFW. You won't get this on camera, but you'll probably hear some stuff like Billy saying crazy stuff like Sean Lee should be in the Ring of Honor when he didn't do anything with Ride the Damn Pine or be in the nurse's office.
What you remember from
Sean
Lee.
He was in the nurse's office all the time from being hurt.
I remember 22 tackles against the Giants.
One game is going to get you in there.
Not one time, multiple times.
I love Sean Lee, and I usually defend him against Wall and his craziness. But to be Ring of Honor,
you can't defend this one.
Yeah, no, Ring of Honor. I'm sorry, you're not gonna do that.
Well,
that medicine that doctor gave you is a little stronger than what we thought.
Sean, I got your back, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. This guy.
You see this? This is where right here, I have to have people come up to me at my barber chair and tell me, that Billy guy keeps it real. And like I told you, hear that statement? He keeps it real fraudulent. That is a fraudulent statement right there. Real fraudulent. That's exactly what he does.
I told you that barbershop people there, they don't know what they're talking about.
Well, they're kind of dead. They're kind of accurate on you. They spot on you.
What was your guy's name?
OC.
Yeah, OC. Where are you?
The OC.
I'm waiting. You call in with your big words.
Well, you got to understand, OC doesn't respect you at all because you just started watching sport in 2006.
That's okay.
So he doesn't.
It don't matter.
He said he's made it known.
It's okay. Just because that's some excuse he's made because he knows that I'm better and smarter in sports, and that he just uses that as an excuse.
That's not.
I still love you, OC.
No,
okay? I still love you.
That's
you know
not
why?
an excuse.
Because you and I have something in common. We both deal with you.
Well,
that's all.
He thinks he loves Tovash. He thinks Tovash does a good job. He adores this guy right here. He thinks that he keeps it real. And I mean, me and his relationship is our relationship. But he just says that he can't understand how a guy who just started watching sports could ever educate him about sports when you haven't been watching it. You haven't even been on this earth as long as he has been.
Time out. Is it a racial thing? It's because I'm Afghan?
No. It's because
I think I'm feeling
he's older than you.
Because I'm Afghan.
No, but it's because you're older.
Afghan.
It's because he's older than you. No, honestly, you know what's funny? Because everybody thinks you're white. Even my mom. I was at my mom's house on Sunday, and she's like, "Is that the white guy?" And I was like, "He's not white. He's Afghan."
Same thing.
And she's like, "Oh, that's exactly what she said. What's the same thing?" That's exactly what
I mean, technically, if you want to be technical about it,
I was like, nah, they don't show him love. I was like, he has bubble in other on the deal. See the black, white, or other.
When I go to the airport, let's just say I don't feel white.
Yeah, that's when you're treated different.
Well, I do have a quick question real quick. I didn't ever get the breakdown on it, man. How was that fried chicken, man? I saw the videos and everything behind the barbershop and everything.
Oh, yeah. OC had whipped up some fried chicken at the shop the other day.
Damn good.
He went and got his fryer from home in a little TV tray. We had a plug outside. So he went ahead and just
that's a pretty long extension cord.
Yeah, that was a very long extension cord.
It did look good, so at least he can cook chicken but better
than as he kept saying in the video, I put that shit on. I put that shit on.
OC, stick to the chicken and leave the sports to the experts.
Oh, okay.
But what do we got?
Wow. Well, EA, we're debating the NFC. We're making our predictions for the NFC South and North. And matter of fact, let's just start with the North. Let's get that one out of the way. With that will consist of the Green Bay Packers, the Lions, the Bears, and the Minnesota Vikings.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, so you're going with the Packers.
Of course. I mean, there's no question about it. Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears, he's not even starting yet. Justin Fields is going to take a bit for him to get in there. The Bears are a decent team, but they're not good enough yet. The Detroit Lions are... Yeah, right.
But with a new Jared
Goff. Yeah, no.
Didn't they draft the receiver?
Dan Campbell probably doesn't know how to run that team properly. We'll see.
They got a new head coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put out Detroit, and then you move on. So you got two teams. You got the Vikings, and you got the Packers. Now, some would say, maybe the Vikings, and maybe I would have. But we got Kirk Cousins over there. Another thing with he wants to put a big box around him for the rest of the season. And so you got Mike Zimmer over there bringing in immunologists every 5 seconds. I'm not trying to make it all about COVID, but Zimmer's pretty pissed.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to have to choose between that mess over there in Minnesota or Aaron Rodgers. You take Aaron Rodgers every day, okay?
That's not a good situation either.
Yeah, it's not, but I think
but Aaron Rodgers still don't matter. He was
Aaron Rodgers can come out there and decide, you know what? I'm just going to, take it easy this year, Don't plan on
He
coming
ain't doing
back.
that. Once
Don't
he
plan
gets
on
on the
coming
field,
back.
he gets on the field. He's gonna. I'm telling you right now, this is his last dance, like the Michael Jordan documentary.
Yeah, but
he's hating
not.
on
He's
the.
not.
He got his own
He's
Jerry
not trying
Cross
to
up
do.
there in the
He's
front
not trying to
office.
do Golden. He's not trying to do Green Bay any favors.
No, he wants to win one for himself, and then he's out of here. The final run, he wants one last championship.
Yeah.
So
that's
go
what he wants.
give Green Bay.
So he wants to win the organization that he hates a Super Bowl.
No, he's winning it for himself. They'll be a part of it, but it's going to be the story
He's winning
of
it
him.
for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it sound like?
What?
Just change that team's name to the Green Bay Lakers, because what Rodgers is trying to do.
Here we go.
pretty
He
much-
wanted Randall Cobb. They
he's-
went and got him Randall
right,
Cobb like he
he's
wanted.
shunning everybody else.
Then he wanted Clay
all
Matthews
leadership.
back.
And then he wants to get all his guys back.
Yeah.
And so he basically just giving the middle finger to the organization, maybe even the fans, and he wants to go win with those same guys he won way back in the day. That's
And
what he's trying to
the organization was like, yeah, we can't do that.
Well, too bad.
We're not bringing Clay
At
Matthews
least
back.
for division wise, they're going to work. So
We're not going to bring Clay Matthews back. We're not going to bring. We're not bringing. Jordy Nelson. We're not bringing any of those guys back.
Are we not? Are you all not
Donald
in
Robert.
We
agreement?
already bought Randall Cobb
Greg
back. We bought
Jennings.
Randall Cobb back.
So do you think he's not going to win the division?
No, they're going to win. They're going to win it by default because nobody else in the division is good.
Chicago's not going to be good.
The Lions are going to stink again.
Yeah, I mean that division is more defensive than any other ones.
That division is a real toss up right now.
What?
Because everybody's got some type of drama going on somewhere. Minnesota's got COVID drama. The Bears got quarterback drama.
Right.
The Lions they just
It's not good.
There's no drama. They're just bad.
well, it's not they're just bad. They got a new quarterback and they got a new head coach. So and then the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, he hates the organization with a passion.
Right, but he don't. Okay, but
You know, I don't even know what his temperament is. Like, I don't even know what to expect from him coming up here.
he hates the general manager. He hates the front office. Right.
He hates everything about
No,
Green Bay.
But he likes.
They're even talking
he
about
like-
the fans might even boo him when he gets
likes
out
his,
there.
He likes his teammates.
Until he
he's
throws a
cool.
touchdown.
He's actually
Yeah.
cool with his head coach. The coach, he has no problems. With
At
his
first,
head coach.
remember, they didn't get along.
Yeah, but he.
So it's like what the Real Housewives of the
Yeah,
NFC North.
Real Housewives
it's a real. When I say toss up, like you never know because you never know what temperament he might have. 1 minute
So when you're with that many toss-ups, I do what I do. My default thing: you go to the best quarterback there is, and that's Aaron Rodgers. And he hasn't lost it because that same team with really nothing around him, he still got him to an NFC Championship game last year. He still continues to do it every year. There's nobody there now. You could say the Vikings are the next credible threat to the Packers, but again, they have too much drama of their own. And again, if you go to the quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins is not as good as Aaron Rodgers, and that's it.
Cousin got weapons though.
He does.
Does he?
If he can be out there.
If he can be out
Oh, they got
there.
Dalvin Cook right.
Do they gonna
Dalvin
let
Cook,
they're gonna let
Justin
Kirk Cousins
Jefferson,
play in that
Adam
little
Thielen.
box he said he's gonna
Too
build?
concerned about my cousins,
What
bro.
box? What box?
Remember he said I'm gonna get me a box.
Why'd you take that so literal? I don't understand.
Good joke.
I know, but I'm saying why you keep bringing it up like that was a
Because
literal.
I think it's funny.
You mean like a pocket?
Yeah.
Because what his line is not blocking for him? Or
No,
what?
he's talking about because COVID. It's gonna protect him or whatever.
Is he vaccinated?
No, he's not.
Your starting,
but how-
starting quarterback isn't
But
vaccinated.
hold on now. He says that he's willing to take a second look at it, getting vaccinated.
I would love to just say, I would love to just put a jar of protein
That's
on the
what
table
Zimmer,
right
that's what
next
it says.
to him,
Zimmer's not happy about it.
or a valve of COVID-19 vaccine.
That's all I'm saying is that there's too much drama along with that in that organization. I mean, they
There's
could try.
drama within that whole division.
Right? But the best one is that the Packers still got the best quarterback of all and my generation I've seen. So sorry, I'm going with the Packers. But are you going to go with anybody
I'm
else?
not taking Packers.
Who are you taking?
You can't take none of the above. That's not an option. You're gonna have to take a division winner, and nobody else coming out of that thing as a wild card.
I want to hear this. I really do.
I think I might take the Vikings. There's a part of me that want to
Okay.
take the Lions. There's a part of me that want to take the Lions.
Why
But it's
the Lions?
It's too fresh. It's too fresh with Jared Goff. They drafted that receiver. It's just too fresh.
Okay,
Too
so
fresh. It's too
all right.
fresh.
So
And they
we
got
have-
a first-time head coach.
Okay, so I'm shocked by that, but okay then. So Walt is picking the Minnesota
And,
Vikings.
and it's not because I think the Packers suck. I just don't think that Aaron Rodgers is going to put his best foot forward because he does not want to be there. He's made it known he doesn't want to be there.
Can I ask you a question though? Even he didn't want to be there even the year before that. We heard rumblings, yet he still took him to the NFC Championship game and put his best foot forward.
Right, but
So he constantly puts his best foot forward regardless of what's going on.
But
in the
he made it known like he was sitting out in everything this past offseason. Like,
Okay.
he was willing to go. He was willing to go.
All right, so you got Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings.
Okay, what about you, Billy? Are you
As the best team in the division, that's going to be the Packers. Packers are walking away with it.
Green Bay.
all right? So 3 for Green Bay, 1 for Vikings.
I want to take the Lions so bad.
Why?
I really do.
I'm really shocked by the Lions.
I really do. I really do.
What did you see?
It's just too fresh. If the head coach wasn't so brand new, I'd do.
Take out that they don't have the talent though. They were terrible last year.
Alabama can beat them right now.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
I am.
They
Gonna say
were
that.
they were bad last year with Billy's boy,
Who's your boy?
Matt Stafford, the one who you wanted for Dak Prescott.
The
So-
Matt Stafford.
Oh,
Put a
the
V in
Matt-
front.
oh,
Matt
the Matt
Stafford.
Stafford.
Stafford is better than Goff though. So
I mean, we're about to find out, right?
right,
We're about to find out. We'll see.
All right, so now we go down south
Yeah.
to the home of that shirt you're wearing, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got the Bucks.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Tampa Bay
Tampa
Buccaneers.
Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay
You
Buccaneers.
have the New Orleans Saints, and you got the Carolina Panthers, and of course those Atlanta Falcons. Let's go to toe wash. Toe wash.
To win a division in
Yep.
in that thing.
We got winning.
Well, of course, the Super Bowl champions are coming back with their defense first, and then the weapons that the quarterback has. I don't see any reason why that team shouldn't win a division again and win a Super Bowl.
They are returning. They first team in the salary cap era to return all 22 starters.
Well, that's because they're dirt fucking cheap. They all signed them on 1-year
I know.
deals.
That's not it. They want to play with Tom Brady.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're all taking
I know,
discounts.
I know.
Everybody taking less money.
Everybody
taking
taking less money.
But that's
That's smart.
Hasn't been
That's
done
not
much.
smart.
But it
No,
hasn't-
I know. For
hasn't done-
Tampa Bay, like you got to at least get better. Like you got to get younger at some positions. You're supposed to, but
Don't worry. It'll be exposed on Thursday.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
It will be exposed
Well,
on
Billy,
Thursday.
let me go
like
to
where
you.
your head is at, Billy.
Well,
Yeah.
Tovash taking the Bucks to win it. Are you not taking the Bucks to win it?
That's the most common sense one. I'm going to actually switch it up a little bit here, man.
Okay.
I'm going to go all the way left field here,
I know.
man.
I think I know who you're gonna go
Yeah,
with.
you know exactly what I'm
I think
going
you're
with, man.
going
I'm going to go with those boys down in Atlanta, man. And it's
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't
I'm
think
talking
you were
about a
going, man.
complete surprise. Reason why I say that,
We
man.
don't have Julio Jones holding them back anymore.
Well, you got to stop that. You really got to stop that. I understand Matt Ryan's old. I think Atlanta, man, they're making some changes. I know Dan Quinn is no longer there or whatever. I think teams that don't have anything to play for, or not anything to play for, but with no expectations, man, they tend to come out and surprise you. I think the Atlanta Falcons, with the addition of Kyle Pitts, they still have Calvin Ridley, have a decent running game. They're doing things to build that offensive lineup. I think the Atlanta Falcons can be there. I also anticipate that the Bucs are going to digress a little bit. I know who Tom Brady is and all that. I just think there's going to be somewhat of a Super Bowl hangover. I believe in that. And you get to week 14, 15, and it's close by a game or so. I mean, all of those teams, man, we don't know what's going to happen with COVID. I know that's a lot to kind of put on
It's a
it.
factor.
But, I mean,
Where,
think
so
they can
where
be
do you
there.
have the other two teams in? Where when you don't have the Saints or Carolina Panthers competing in?
well, no, absolutely. I think if any team was to run away with it, would be the Bucs, obviously, okay? But if you put the Bucs over there and then we say these other three teams, I don't really see much of a difference between all of them. I really don't.
See, here's
The Saints are still.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that part. I don't see a Tampa regression at all because Brady has made it a mission, just like Aaron Rodgers up there in the North has made it a mission, pretty much to win games. He's more active on social media. He is.
Yeah, they said he was.
A likable dude, and that's hard to say. But when you watch Tom Brady, I mean, his attitude and everything is not about just being a jerk on the field and missing high fives, and nobody wants to be around him. Everybody likes him more. His team likes him more. So I think those same 22 dudes that are basically returning do want to see a repeat down there, and I think they will get it done.
I have to agree that the Buccaneers is the obvious choice. Again, that no team has ever done that before to bring back all 22 starters, and they were all really damn good, especially their defense. We talk about the offense a lot, but they look at their defense, especially their front line. Vita Villa, you got Dominic Sue, you got Barrett, you got, of course, JPP with his 3 fingers there.
Still balling.
4.
Still balling.
4. They're dominant. I'm scared this Thursday to see what this offensive lines have to deal with. And then, of course, every time you try to count Tom Brady out, you can't do that. He comes back.
Good question. If Mahomes had his linemen, would you be saying the same thing about the defense?
I don't know. I will see though, and I think maybe this we'll see in the Super Bowl. But I'm sorry. I do like the idea that Jameis Winston's a starter now with New Orleans. I think
good too.
Yeah,
really good.
I want to see that. Could be a good comeback story. But for now, give me the Bucs with the Saints as your number 2. I think the other 2 teams. I'm sorry. The Falcons, it looks nice with Calvin Ridley there, and then of course you got Kyle Pitts there, but I don't think that's enough.
Have we seen one highlight of Kyle Pitts in the Falcons jersey?
No, I haven't.
Have we seen one?
I don't
One.
news out there playing.
You want to give up the house to get
I would
him.
have. But regardless, give me a.
Are you ready down the hill with that one too?
Put me on another hill. Tampa Bay takes the division. What about you, Will?
I want Tampa Bay there. And I want Tampa Bay to win the division. I want Tampa Bay in the NFC Championship.
He's wearing a whole shirt, EA.
No, it's not about the shirt.
Trust me, he's been flip
I
flopping.
want him there for the NFC Championship game.
Okay.
Because I have him meeting a certain team there that's going to go over him to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So I want him there.
Okay, cool.
I want him to win the division. I need him there.
So go ahead.
I was just gonna say, is anybody ever concerned about Tom Brady? What happens if his ass gets hit this year? Like,
well, first it'll be a flag. First off,
yeah, no one.
You don't
be that.
You don't touch him.
Have you watched Tom Brady play his entire career, right?
Yeah, he gets the ball out quick.
And he's
I
never
heard
been
a
touched.
referee come over to him and say, "I apologize, Mr. Brady." I'm not bullshitting. Like I saw a referee come up to him and say, "I'm sorry."
Even if they missed it, I swear there's all that TB12 thing he does. There's like an invisible little force field around him.
The NFL's eating TB12 up.
Yeah.
Oh, they love it.
Listen, I tell you what, I'll just say this. This game is coming up on Thursday, man. You got guys who are coming in. They respect Tom Brady. They understand the greatness of him. Those young dogs that are coming, man, they're not.
Did you see
they don't
Michael
give a
Parsons?
shit.
He was working out with DeMarcus Ware. He wants to know what he wants to know the secret. What's it take to get some of this Tom Brady action?
Michael Parsons and those guys are not
help
giving a
when he
damn
was a
about no
Cowboy,
damn
though.
Tom Brady.
It didn't help when he was a Cowboy, though.
We didn't hardly play them when DeMarcus.
Tom Brady kind of tore us
That
apart.
one year when he had Randy Moss, he was there.
Yeah, but that was like that.
07, he took
we
us
only
out.
played
He
on-
took us out in 07. He took
That
us
was
out
the
in-
year they went undefeated when we played.
I remember in like 2011 they took us out. Then 2015 when Greg Hardy made those comments about Giselle, took us out there.
Yeah, it's like four times they played.
he's
Yeah, that Texas. I think that was at Texas Stadium. When on that 07. When he threw that ball to Randy Moss in the back of the end zone, I think he was ruled out of bounds. But boy, Randy Moss, if Randy Moss had kept that foot in, well, that would have been one of the greatest passes in Brady's career. Randy Moss's catch and to happen at Texas Stadium.
I just hope the young boys come out there and say, man, fuck Tom Brady. We understand your greatness, but this game is played between these white lines, and that's what it's got to be.
You got to bust him in the mouth. We're
I'm
not worried
concerned
about
about what happens if you hit Tom Brady a couple times, knock his ass down. Let's see.
Well, it's gonna be a flag.
Let's see. Well, that's fine. We'll take the flag. That's
That's
fine.
an objection.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flag. You don't touch him.
Do you want to go and get these other two divisions in before we get to the final game?
Yeah, well, of course we will. But I'm just saying, I need him there. I need him. Yeah, I need him in the NFC Championship game.
I understand it. It's gonna happen. So just.
Well, hold on. Don't put that on him just yet. Now,
It's
anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything's possible. Let's take a break real quick. When we come back, let's go to our last division, the last two divisions, the NFC West and